friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a super exciting one, spring cleaning. I can't believe it's already time to get started. I am really excited about it. I love the feeling of having a deep cleaned house and just tackling some of the areas that we often overlook and just don't really clean every day. So I have quite the ambitious list today. I did write it out because I feel like I have a lot that I want to get done. Hopefully we'll get to all of it in today's video, but I do encourage you guys to make a to-do list whenever you're doing your spring cleaning, just so those areas that you don't typically clean, you can make sure that you get to. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I upload cleaning motivation every single week, and I'm gonna be doing a spring cleaning series, so you don't wanna miss out on all of that cleaning motivation.
If you wanna spill your mind, give me all your reasons to why I should take my time.
So I knew I wanted to start over here in the entryway. I don't really dust that often over here, so I knew that I needed to tackle above the door, and I wanted to wipe down the door and the blinds and just give everything a good wipe down. I do recommend starting from top to bottom, especially when you are dusting, because obviously dust is going to fall down as you're cleaning. So first I just picked up the clutter because I don't like trying to clean if there's stuff on the floor that I'm going to trip over. So I always pick the clutter up first, and then I get to my cleaning. And I really needed to wipe down the outside of this glass because it was so dirty, you guys. The napkin was covered in dirt when I got done. I probably need to clean this window twice a year because it's so windy here. And of course, I'm using my Sprayway to clean the glass because I love this stuff. It does a really good job, and I love the way that it smells. I'm using my Method wood cleaner to wipe down the door. This is something that I often overlook, is wiping down the doors, but y'all, it was really filthy. My towel looked really dirty when I got done, and this is definitely something y'all should add to your to-do list for spring cleaning, especially because of all the little fingerprints that often gather on the doors. Taking a little short break from all of the cleaning motivation to thank today's video sponsor, which is Mactar. Mactar was kind enough to gift me with this awesome little device called a QB Duo, which is this right here. And what this awesome little device does is actually back up all of your data off of your iPhone or your iPad or even Apple files onto a micro SD card. And it's super easy to use. You simply just insert your micro SD card inside of your QB Duo, and then you just attach this little device onto your charging block, and then you are ready to go. So every time you plug your phone or your iPad in to charge, it will automatically back up onto your QB Duo and store your files safely onto your SD card. And all of your settings can be changed through their app, which is super easy to work and navigate. And you can tell your QB exactly what you want to back up, whether it be your contacts or your photos, and it will store them safely and conveniently all in one place, so you never have to worry about running out of storage in your iCloud ever again. This device has seriously made my life so much easier. Now when I go to bed at night, I just plug my phone in by my nightstand, and throughout the night it automatically backs up all of my photos onto it, because my photos are my most precious possession. I am so afraid to lose them. So it's going to be so nice to have them conveniently stored offline onto my micro SD card. And some other awesome features is that it can hold up to a 2 terabyte micro SD card. It's compatible not only with iOS but also Android. It has 2-factor authentication, content security, so many amazing features. I absolutely love it, and I think you guys would too. So if you are interested in checking out the QB Duo, make sure you guys head down to my description, check out their link. So once again, thank you so much Mactar for sponsoring today's video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right back into all of this cleaning motivation. It's so sweet. Every time I'm cleaning, Ethan wants to assist me. He was waiting for me to get done with the duster because I told him as soon as I was done dusting, he could have it and start dusting around the house. So that's what he was waiting for. But I really needed to wipe down this windowsill. This blind right here is actually pretty like busted up. I can't even raise it up anymore. It just kind of gets stuck. And the string is also like catching, so whenever you try to flip the blinds over, sometimes it doesn't even flip over. I probably need to invest in a new blind soon because yeah, it's definitely hard to clean the window over here because the blind won't go up for me. But since this is right next to the front door, there was definitely tons of fingerprints and dirt on here, so I just used some antibacterial wipes and wipe down the blinds, and then I'm going to go in with my wall cleaner. I highly recommend this wall cleaner, you guys. It is a game changer, especially if you have flat paint. Like, I never got to clean my walls because I have flat paint, and anytime I would start scrubbing them, it would just come right, like the paint would come right off. And this cleaner is amazing because you just spray the cleaner directly onto the wall scrubber, and then you use that to rub the walls, and it gets off all the fingerprints, all the grime, but it doesn't take off hard scuff marks because that you really do have to scrub hard with like a magic eraser or something like that. So you can't scrub that hard, but just for your everyday smudges and fingerprints, this stuff works great on flat paint. And then of course, if you have like a good paint like satin, you can scrub away and this stuff works great. So definitely recommend. I ordered it off of Amazon. I'll definitely be sure to link it down below for you guys.
The fact that I'm upset, the fact that I'm obsessed with.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually have a little birdhouse sitting over here on the stand. It's not meant for decoration for inside. We actually bought it for outside. Whenever we went thrifting, Adrienne picked it out and she fell in love with this little birdhouse, and we plan on putting it in the tree in the front yard. But I just keep forgetting to pick up some bird seed. So as soon as I get some bird seed, I'm gonna put it outside. But for now, I just have it sitting over here on the stand, just in case you guys were wondering what that was. But I wanted to dust everything over here and then move the stand and give the baseboards a good wipe down. I typically wipe down my baseboards once, sometimes twice a year, especially downstairs, just because there's a lot of foot traffic and I feel like a lot of dust gathers down here. So I really do try to make a point to wipe them down, because if you leave the dust on them for a long time, it kind of gets like gunked on there and hard to get off. So I find that keeping up with it helps, you know, not have to work so hard to clean it.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance?
This hall right here is definitely where all the fingerprints seem to accumulate, and of course up the stairs because the kids are often touching the wall while they're running up and down the steps. So I like to give this a good wipe down at least every couple months because yeah, it gets dirty really quick.
I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
So I mentioned in my previous video that we were going to be leaving soon to go on vacation. We ended up going to Odessa, New Mexico. We are now back from vacation, and it was seriously the best mini family vacation that we've ever been on. Probably one of the only ones that we've been on, because every time we go on vacation, it's typically just to go back home to Virginia and visit our family. But this year, one of the goals and like one of the things I was trying to manifest is going on more family vacations, even if it's just somewhere local or just for a couple days, just doing something different just to make some memories, because I feel like when you do the same thing over and over and you're in the same routine, the days just seem to kind of run all together. And I just want to make a point to, make sure we're making memories and making sure that the kids' childhood is, full of things that they're actually going to remember. So I was really excited that we were able to go to New Mexico. It was so much fun. It's just beautiful over there. If you guys have never been, it's just so many hills and mountains, and some of the mountains still had snow on the tops of them. So it was so beautiful. Like, I loved it. Definitely recommend checking out Odessa if you've never been before. We ended up renting an Airbnb little cabin up in the mountains, and the views were breathtaking. I did vlog the whole trip, so if you guys are interested in seeing our vacation vlog, I'll link it up in the cards for you guys. But it definitely is going down in the books as one of the best family vacations. It was seriously so much fun. And a little update on the sickness. We did have a bad stomach bug going through the house right before vacation, and I thought I was gonna get lucky and not catch it, but y'all, I got it the day before we left for vacation. I felt so sick. I did not think I was gonna be able to make it through the drive and get there, but by some miracle, thank God that I was better. Literally right before we were driving up there, I was starting to feel a little bit better. And then by the next day, when we started all of our fun activities, I was feeling much more like myself. So hopefully the stomach bug is officially out of our house now. Let me know if you guys have been going through the same thing. I feel like everyone that I talk to right now is getting the stomach bug. It is so bad. So I really hope you guys are staying healthy, because that was a rough one.
You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it.
But as y'all can see, I'm now wiping down all of the windowsills. These things were disgusting. They really needed to be wiped down. So first I'm going in with my Dyson vacuum and just vacuuming all of the dust up, and then I'm going to use my Method wood cleaner to wipe them down and to hopefully help keep the dust from gathering on them.
Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing pain.
A little Where's Waldo? Do you see Yoda in the corner? He's watching me from outside clean the windows. He's so funny.
Ghost in my head, my darling, I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. We've been mostly off track and under attack, so we've earned it. Yeah, we've stayed loyal to each other.
This back door was super dirty, so instead of using my magic eraser, I actually decided to use the antibacterial wipes, just because, like I said, sickness was going through the house, so I wanted to make sure we are sanitizing while I'm cleaning.
Touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned.
Well, I just dug around for like 10 minutes in my garage. I have every other can of paint except for my white for the baseboards. I have no idea where it could be at. We keep all our paint in the same spot, so I have no idea. So looks like I'm gonna be crossing that off of my list and moving on to the next thing. I could not believe that my baseboard paint just like disappeared. I honestly have no idea where it could be. I keep all the paint in the same spot, so I don't know what's going on. I definitely need to pick some more up though, because you guys know that I recently spray painted these bar stools right here to this green color, and they used to be a dark blue, and whenever they were a dark blue, they would like rub up against the baseboard and turn the baseboard blue. So I have so many like specks of blue along the baseboard that I want to cover up with the paint. So I definitely need to pick up some more paint so I can do that. I'm also going to be spray painting the tops of these chairs again, because I think the first time I did it, I didn't let them dry long enough. So the whole like tops of them have been scraped off just from the kids like climbing on them, and you know, the pants like scratching the tops. So the next time I'm going to spray paint them and make sure they dry at least for a full 24 hours before we sit on them. That way I don't have to keep spray painting them. I'm hoping we won't have this problem, but right now they currently have blue like showing through the paint because of all the scuff marks on them. Since we are doing some deep cleaning, I wanted to go ahead, lift up the rug, vacuum really well, and then we're going to be mopping with my cedar mop just to get the floors nice and clean. I'm hoping to be using this new product that I picked up quite a few months ago to kind of freshen up the grout. You're supposed to put it on the grout and you just like buy the color that your grout is supposed to be, and I don't know, it's supposed to change it back to what it used to look like. So I'm hoping to be doing that soon. I was thinking about adding that to my to-do list for my spring cleaning, maybe trying it out in one area just to see how it works and if it, you know, it actually does what it's supposed to do. And then I'll do like the whole floor, because our grout used to be a very light gray, but as you can see, it's pretty dark now, pretty grimy. So I really would like to do a good refresh on it.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up.
Mopping is definitely one of my top chores that I love to do, just because when I get done, my house smells like pine sol, which you guys know pine sol is my absolute favorite cleaning product. Just the scent of it is so good. Like, it just brings back memories of whenever I was a kid. We would always clean with pine sol and Comet. So I don't know, there's just something about it that just brings back those memories, and I just love when my house smells nothing but pine sol. I know it's not the most natural cleaner, but I just love it. But as you can see, we're now heading into the living room. Thankfully, I recently moved these couches, so I knew that I didn't need to move them and clean underneath of them. But on my to-do list was definitely shampooing these carpets, because I have not shampooed them since we bought them. and that was well over 6 months ago. So I knew it was definitely time to do it. Thankfully, having a darker rug is really nice because you can't tell that it's, you know, worn and dirty, which I do like that about it. But also it has a lot of hidden dirt because you don't know how dirty it is. So we're definitely going to be doing that. But first, before we get to shampooing my rug, I wanted to dust everything really well. This fan definitely needed some attention. There was lots of dust built up on it.
You take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. I'm a sweet baby.
I met him at the coffee bar. He asked me how to keep me coming. Now who the hell you think you are? 'Cause I will never be your darling. You're hungry, got a lonely heart. You need someone to numb the pain with. No pills left in your empty box. I wonder who you were before all this. And you go round.
You guys, Ethan is so full of energy 24/7. He kept jumping off the couch and saying, "I'm Spider-Man." Like, goodness gracious, kid, you're gonna break your neck. He's so full of energy 24/7.
Ooh, don't wanna be a substitute. I wanna mean something to you. Let's be in love, it's up to you. I met him at the coffee bar. He asked me how to keep me coming. Now who the hell you think you are? 'Cause I could never be your darling. 'Cause you go round and around till you trip and you're falling down. Oh, still got the spark in your eyes, but for what you were losing your mind. Your mind.
This poor stand has been through the ringer. So I have my wax melt on top of it, and the kids have ran into this so many times and spilt the wax onto it that the whole top is just stained up. So I try to use these little white things to kind of cover it up, but the plan is to hopefully sand down the top and just repaint the top. I'm hoping to find like the perfect color match, but if not, I was thinking maybe if I just painted the top either a white color or maybe gray or even just like a wood color, it would look really good. But I just haven't decided what I want to do with it. My husband is just like, oh, it's fine, just cover it up. But it drives me crazy. Like, I really do want to repaint it sometime in the near future. But I went ahead and moved it out because I don't really dust behind here that often, and it was pretty dusty and also had some nasty old snacks back here. So I'm really glad that I moved it and gave it a good dusting.
I wanna mean something to you. To you. I said, ooh, don't wanna be a substitute. I wanna mean something to you. Yeah. Let's be in love, it's up to you.
So this little door entryway is actually into our bedroom. So often the kids are like running into our room, and they grab this wall right here to kind of make a sharp turn. So this wall is often covered in dirty fingerprints. So I wanted to make sure I scrubbed it really good and got off all those dirt marks. And then we're gonna go through and just spot clean my couch because I recently did this, but I had noticed there was a few new spots on here, so I wanted to go ahead and get that off before I started shampooing the carpets. So I'm going to be using the Bissell Spot Clean for pets. Not that I had any pet stains on my rug, but this was just the one that I had handy, so I went ahead and used it. I love all of the Bissell cleaners. I feel like they do a really good job. They don't leave that much scent behind. I was thinking about putting maybe some fabric softener in here, but I was like, you know what? I just want to get it done. So we're just using the Bissell Spot Clean, and it does an amazing job. Wait until you guys see how dirty the water was when I got done. So the carpet shampooer that I'm using is the Bissell Pro Heat Revolution Pet. It is a couple years old. I'm not sure if they have a newer model, but I love this thing, especially because it heats up the water as you're cleaning, and I feel like it just gives it that extra oomph it needs to like get all the dirt out of the rugs and carpets and stuff. So definitely love my Bissell shampooer. And you guys, look at this nasty water. Oh my goodness, you guys, it feels so good to have the dining room, the living room, and this hallway all tackled. I could not believe how filthy my rug was. Like, I was not expecting it to be that dirty, but to be honest, since I bought it, I have not really shampooed it. I think I had to like spot shampoo it before, but I haven't done the whole thing, so good to know that I probably need to do that a little bit more often because it was really nasty. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I am doing my spring cleaning series like I mentioned at the beginning, so make sure you guys are subscribed and you have that notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!